This is Cary TV.
So Chuck, what do you have planned this summer?
This summer, Sarah, I'm gonna do a lot of relaxing. But you know what? I'm looking at adding a new deck to my house. But you know what? I know it's not all about hammers and nails.
It sure isn't, and getting it right can be a matter of life and death. We've all heard those stories about decks collapsing at parties, right?
Absolutely.
Well, that's why the state has rules about building decks. The good news is that if you live in Cary, we can help you understand and get everything just right. And we've got someone who can answer a few questions.
That's right.
You're watching BudTV, the monthly program that keeps you informed about what's going on in and around Cary Town government.
This month on Bud, we'll talk to Brian Stark about things to think about if you've got a home construction project this summer.
Then we'll take a look back at Cary history for a minute.
And for all things green in Cary, Srijana Guilford takes us there.
And you're invited to share your thoughts on the town budget for next year. All that and more here on BudTV. Hi, and welcome to BudTV. It's Building Safety Month, and it may not be exactly what you think. Building Safety Month helps individuals, families, and businesses understand what it takes to create safe and sustainable structures. The effort reinforces the need for using modern, model building codes, a strong and efficient system of code enforcement, and a well-trained professional workforce to maintain the system. Here in Cary, we're lucky to have a great team supporting us and you. And one team member is Brian Stark. Brian, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So, what do you tell folks who are looking to build a deck or something else on their house this summer or any time of the year?
One of the things that we stress is that folks select their contractor carefully. We have codes changing, there's legislation being implemented periodically, and it's important that maybe folks get references. I would suggest visiting previous projects that the contractor has done, and our website has some information that could help in that process.
And what would you say is the biggest reoccurring problem that you hope to help folks avoid?
Work done without a permit is a big problem. Aside from the safety factor, there's times when homes are being sold and it's discovered that work's been done and not approved. So it becomes a little bit of a stressful time. The homeowner's trying to sell the home, we're trying to get this approved before closing, and it's just a difficult process.
And earlier you mentioned the website. So can you book an inspector or get a permit online?
You can. We have HVAC changeouts, water heater changeouts, gas lines. Those are the types of inspections you can get online. If you're going to do a residential alteration or addition, there's plans involved and we need to see those plans. So those we need to do in person.
All right. And where can you get more information?
You can visit the Town of Cary's website, www.townofcary.org, or you could call 919-469-4046.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
This is your Cary History Minute. Dr. James M. Templeton was one of Cary's early doctors, having moved here in 1885. He made house calls via horse and buggy and served the community for 47 years. He was also community leader, serving as mayor from 1912 to 1916, and was an advocate for public education, economic justice for farmers, and good roads. And Dr. Templeton was a firm believer in prohibition. At 62, Dr. Templeton joined the Army as a doctor when the United States entered World War I in 1917. He is buried at Hillcrest Cemetery along with the other members of the Templeton family. His youngest child, Miss Elva, donated many of his medical instruments, his World War I uniform, and other memorabilia to the Cary Heritage Museum, located on the 3rd floor of the Page Walker Arts and History Center.
We'll carry on the theme of safety and remind you about Cary's Public Safety Day. This is a free celebration to promote awareness, safety, and neighborhood unity.
On May 21st, Town of Cary first responders and members from other town services will fill the streets of downtown Cary with free fun and food trucks.
Come to West Chatham Street between Academy and Harrison Avenue and enjoy all sorts of activities like canine demonstrations, a kids fun zone, and a chance to look inside police and fire vehicles.
You can even help get the word out by putting up a poster. Visit townofcary.org and search Public Safety Day and get one today.
If you're driving, parking is available at Cary Town Hall campus and throughout the downtown area.
To serve our community's water needs well into the future, we're in the midst of expanding our water treatment plant from 40 million gallons per day to 56 million gallons. This means we're working hard to ensure an adequate water supply and exceptional water services for generations to come. And we're committed to consistent, periodic long-range planning to reevaluate our community's water needs based on how we anticipate our community growing and on the most current data. It all comes together to help us better know what to build, when to build it, and to what size when it comes to our utility, infrastructure, and services. As we dive into our long-range water resources planning study, you may receive a phone call to participate in a water utility survey. It's a follow-up from our 2011 survey, and results from both will be used to help us better understand your perspectives on our community's water services, needs, and uses. Here's what to expect. Phone calls will be made to randomly selected residential utility customers over the next few weeks. The caller will request your participation in a water utility survey. Participation is optional. The survey should take a few minutes to complete. If you have any questions, call us at 919-469-4090. Thanks in advance for taking the time to help plan our community's future by taking part in this important scientific poll. Hearing from you is really important. If you would like to learn more about our water plan, search Water Survey at townofcary.org. I'm Srijana Guilford, and remember to carry it green.
It's your chance to give your input on how and where Cary spends your money.
The town right now is developing the manager's recommended FY 2018 budget.
That budget will be presented at our town council meeting on May 11th and posted to our website by May 12th.
And you're invited to share your thoughts on May 25th and June 9th council meetings. By law, our council must adopt a balanced budget by June 30th, 2017.
We've received the Government Finance Officers Association of the United States and Canada Distinguished Budget Presentation Award. It reflects our commitment to meeting the highest principles of governmental budgeting and is only presented to about 1,500 organizations throughout North America.
Now's your chance to see what our budget is all about. Seize the opportunity to speak directly to council. Thanks for watching BudTV. We want to leave you with something special we found along the way. Spring is here, and there's no better time to enjoy our parks. And that includes Cary's new downtown park and fountain. The dedication comes June 24th. Come join us.
This is Cary TV.